Welcome back to Hermit Skies. All right. Well, the thing going on right now is the filling of a fluid tank with liquid ender. This is the fourth such tank, 16 buckets each, and I'm finally ready. I actually, I went ahead and upgraded this thing with first a hardened and then reinforced to get a room for two augments in here so that I could speed it up somewhat. But even then, it still took quite a while. As for 16 buckets of liquid ender, you have to melt down 64 ender pearls, and that takes a while. Okay, well, this is a simple drill here. Just throw these down here. I should be able to tap them with a bucket. Yes. Well, liquid ender in each block here. And then when I'm done with all of them, I break out the nether rack. The liquid ender falls and provides the cooling. And so, now if I'm not mistaken, it should, I should be easily able to do this with what is that, 48 buckets of liquid ender. All right. It actually surprises me that I'm doing this much. Oh, just as I was starting to think that, yeah, okay. I was starting to be thinking that I was going to do an awful lot with just one tank load, but evidently not. Okay. This should be the last one. Okay, it's not flowing, great. All right, now and see if I can do this without getting the stuff on me. Well, that was better. Because as I have learned, The only part of this thing that actually needs the source blocks is the top, and the only part that needs the cooling is between the control rods and the outer wall. Yeah. So now just a simple matter of close this thing up. If I can just keep from clicking them all onto the top layer. Okay, we have multi-block. All right, now, let's see, got some dense cable. I'm just going to run right off of here. I know I don't actually need a dense cable coming over here, but I figure eventually other things and so on. But for right now, just a mere 8 channels will do for this. Let's see. Export bus. Inlet mode, yes. All right. Actually, I should probably go ahead and, just for symmetry, bring it back up to this level. And it pretty much keeps it out of the way that way too. There. And down here, import bus. Hook that up. Export bus. Export Yellorium. Import bus, just pull in everything. That one is outlet mode, and we can have auto ejecting waste. Did I do that right? All right. In any event, the thing is filling up. Okay. Auto eject. All right, auto eject is on. That's what I wanted. In other words, it was set right from the beginning. How about that? All right. Just about full on fuel. Let's see. Redstone flux power tap. Now would be a good time to make up some of the top tier energy conduit. Where is it? Ender energy conduit. Okay. Put that down here. Okay, that's going to take a little bit because it has to make up some of the stuff to do it with. Alright, but I've got some right here. And I should probably run it under. There we are. All right, power conduit hooked up. Fuel is loaded. Start the reactor up. Okay, good. Its buffer is filling up. And I'm going to need to do something about setting these. Let's run it to, let's see, Shift plus Alt is 1. Let's run it to 98% insertion. How is that doing? That's 400 kr per tick. Let's... oh, come on, up. Oh, controls to change also. Control Shift Alt. Okay. Yeah. $43,000 RF a tick. All right, let's stop right there. How are we getting here? I'm going to get rid of these things because I don't like them and they're confusing the issue and it looks ugly and so on. All right. 1220 in, 1220 out. In other words, yeah. Okay, what this means is, finally, I should be able to start the sag mills and smelters and let them run. And yes, I will at some point, probably fairly soon, need to go through the place and replace most of the energy conduits with the Ender energy conduits. You see, I haven't been letting these run because they suck down power fast. We'll look at it right now. The output, 4,000 RF a tick. And of course, this is with that conduit that this stuff is max output 51,000 RF. Okay, so it's not maxing the conduit. What are your excuses? Ah, no more Yellorium chunks, huh? All right. The reactor is very easily just idling to produce enough power to keep that thing charged down. And it's 50 KRF a tick. So 50,000 RF per tick. 51,000 RF a tick. All right. All right, Control, Shift, Alt. 96%. Let's see what that does. 28,000 RF per tick. 0.083 millibuckets of fuel per tick. Not bad. All right, 21,000. It's still dropping, so. Yeah, okay. It's still way more than is being used over here. But the great part about it is that this can run full blast, and it can stay running until it's got everything total processed. Yeah. Now, there's something about up here. There's 4 64K units and 1 16. And what's cool about all this is this whole getup with the tons of stuff in there. Most of it's in the drawers. Very little of it's in here. I have to do something about getting that 16 out of there, though, and just populate it entirely with the 64s. But yeah, I'm glad to see the smelters finally going, because that was kind of an issue. Not that I was running out of everything, it's just that the storage for the non-smelted stuff, like the chunks and the ore chunks and the ore pieces and whatnot. You know, tons. And I'm thinking I'm probably even getting close to the max store. I don't know. Actually, I don't know that. But it concerns me that I might be getting close to maximum storage capacity. And yeah. So I'm going to have to get some ME drives set up and populated just for the heck of it. And oh, I know what the device is. I can't think of the name of it that lets you take stuff off of that disk and defrag it back onto the rest of the system so that you're not using this tiny little drive when you can use a much larger one. Okay. Well, that's good. Got the refining, the smelting and stuff going finally, and I should be able to have no problem coming over here and getting these things, all 4, running. And also, it shouldn't be a big deal to get more of those things going and start growing more various and sundry stuff and things. But right now, I want to Alright, what's the drain according to this thing? 5,000 RF tick. Yeah, and of course they're going. No, they're not. Oh, they're not going because their energy buffers are full and they don't need to be going because the reactor's taking the job. Okay, great. All right. All right, let me grab some more of this Ender energy conduit. Without the caps lock next time, perhaps, maybe. Okay, get this line all upgraded. I don't really suppose an awful lot of these are going to need to be upgraded, but I'm going to end up doing it anyway. Yeah. All right. Get up here. These all changed out. There. Now whatever they need, they get. All right. Now how's the drain? Oh. Come on. Is that battery getting low or something? No. Oh, quit that. All right, where's the cobble? All right, yeah, it's all on the one line now. Yeah, that'll work. There. And I'll have to replace the rest of that later. But the main thing is, the main things are running on that now. Well, not quite. Get this over to the smelters. And I'm going to need to run it all the way over there for the other farms. Need more of it. Yeah, I might as well get a couple of hundred of it made, because this stuff is everywhere, and it's going to be everywhere. But yeah, at least now the power thing isn't going to be nearly such an issue. And in fact, I can start putting this stuff back away, clear out the inventory of all the crap I've been carrying. Yeah, it's going to be a little while, isn't it? Oh, especially since the brainchild just canceled it. Oy, get your hands off of it, you'll break it. Alright. How is the power handling it? Staying steady about $20,000 F per tick. And that's with the control rods most of the way in. Now, I did the bit with these. I was going to use the bit with, well, basically you select the output energy amount, and you have the input change control rod direction, so that this is set from the signal of this guy, and you run a piece of RedNet cable between them. And I ran into a problem with the RedNet cable. The RedNet cable is a very simple thing to make until you're looking for plastic. Because in order to make plastic, you need raw plastic. In order to make raw plastic, you need plastic. Or plastic bags and plastic sheets and, oh gee, rubber bars. And the rubber bars, well, basically you're going to get those from a rubber tree. And I haven't gotten any saplings for that, I don't believe. No, I haven't. No. Mega rubber, sacred rubber, rubber sapling. Okay, they come in the loot bags. Yeah. All right. Well, down here at the mob farm, there is an enormous number of loot bags. Maybe what I need to do is to work up a system to automatically open those loot bags and sort them into, well, probably another bank of drawers, which would of course be hooked to the system, and therefore we have tons and tons of stuff, more tons of stuff and whatnot, and some of it is going to be useful stuff. Yeah, like rubber saplings, or maybe even rubber bars and whatever. I don't know what all is going to come in that. But yeah, I wanted to get this thing going, get it started up, get it running, and let this refining system do its thing and start getting caught up. Yeah, and I can get the rest of this stuff taken care of, and things will get caught up processing wise, and there will be no more issues with shortage of power. Yeah. In fact, might even go ahead and make some larger capacitor banks. This is just a basic capacitor bank. There is 2 higher tiers that hold even more, have much higher energy density. You know, suppose I made a whole bunch of those and then just wrapped a reactor in them. That would be probably excessive. In any event, I am going to call it right here. I have no idea what my time is because I forgot to set my timer and all that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.